Tashitelek, everybody. So our meditation tonight, wisdom, right? Wisdom meditation. And this wisdom meditation, generally, most of the meditation are pretty similar. General meaning of the meditation in Tibetan, actually, we use the word gom for meditation. And what does that literally means? It's a very simple meaning, actually. It means familiar. Gom means familiar. So what does that mean, familiar? Actually, familiar with your true self. So it is kind of like with this kind of practice, what are you actually becoming familiar is you are becoming familiar with your true self, or become familiar with the present moment also, another meaning. Because when we are not in meditation, what we do is we always kind of like spend our time and energy towards the past or future or something else, not really into the present moment or the truth. So that is why generally meditation is actually becoming familiar with our true self into the present moment. So that actually is the meaning of the meditation. And then when we add wisdom meditation, so wisdom actually is a kind of like in Tibetan, we also use the word she rap. There's a 2 syllable for that. She actually means aware or awareness, and rap means supreme. So if you put these 2 syllable meaning together, then it means a supreme awareness. So kind of like just kind of basically when we do the meditation, we have that awareness. And then with the wisdom, when we apply wisdom, then what it does is actually it makes it a supreme. So just kind of supreme, sort of like a little bit uplifted or upgraded version of your awareness. So how does our awareness, kind of like awareness have many different levels, right? Sort of like there is an ordinary level of awareness, and then supreme level of awareness. So how does we differentiate between the ordinary awareness and the supreme awareness is kind of like when you go more deeper towards the truth, the more you understand the truth, then your awareness is actually becoming more superior, supreme. So that is why wisdom meditation means kind of like getting more deeper into our true self to become actually more familiar. So that is kind of like the meaning of the wisdom meditation. So with that understanding, in our meditation, we have this kind of like first becoming familiar with our physical body or physical aspect. Because on the surface, what do we have? On the surface, we have a physical body. And then if we go deeper into our being, if we go beyond our physical body, what is there? Then beyond our physical body, there is a whole another layer of our being, which is kind of like we say feeling or sensation or like that kind of a phenomena. So that's what we call the feeling. And then beyond feeling, again, if we go beyond our feelings, then what is there? Then there's a whole another layer, which is called the mental, which is like the world of thoughts. So many thoughts that, or the mind that we have. And then again, in this wisdom meditation, what we actually do is we don't stop there. We again go beyond. So it is like beyond our mind, beyond our thoughts, then what is there? Then again, there's a whole another layer of our being, which is kind of like I don't know, in Tibetan we use the word ZaChoeje, but I don't find the exact translation of that in English. So basically it is like the closest translation I always get is like the energy, sort of like a force, the life force or energy field or something. So that is, beyond our mind, beyond our thoughts. And then again, it just doesn't stop. Our existence, we exist much more bigger than what we think. And so beyond our energy or force, then there's a whole another phenomena of our being, which is like the world of consciousness. So the world of consciousness, and then sort of like it actually goes much more wider. So sometimes we use the word going deeper and deeper, but deeper and deeper doesn't mean that getting smaller and smaller, actually. Getting deeper and deeper, actually, you are actually becoming more wider and wider. So that is like in our wisdom meditation, what we do is we bring ourselves into the present moment, and then from the present moment, we actually connect or become familiar with our body, then connect with our feelings, then connect with our mind, then connect with our energy, connect with our consciousness. So if we practice meditation that way, then what we are doing is we are actually making our awareness more superior and superior like that. So that is why we call this meditation, wisdom meditation. Okay? Okay, so with this understanding, if you are ready to go into meditation and to connect with our true self, and then to actually remaining in that state of supreme awareness, let us go into the meditation, and with this sound of the singing bowl. You can gently close your eyes or keep them slightly open, gazing down towards your nose. You can place your hands on your knees or on your lap. Keep your back straight without being rigid. Bring in your chin just slightly. That will help you to create the feeling that the crown of your head is rising and gently extending upward towards the sky. Your lips are slightly touched, and you can put a little smile on your face. Your shoulder held in a strong poise without any tension or tightness. Your legs are crossed or totally letting them on the ground. And let yourself be totally comfortable in this meditation posture. Now let us begin to connect with our physical body. And let us begin to relax our body, starting from our toes. Let go of any tension in your toes. Your whole feet relax. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. And let yourself feel loose and relax everything below your waist. Soften your waist and lower back. Relax all the muscles around your navel. Relax your chest area. And let the muscles on your shoulders and upper back be loose. And relax all the muscles around your throat. Relax your neck and let your head rest comfortably on your neck. Now let go of any tension on your face. Soften behind and around your eyes. Relax your forehead area. And then relax your crown. Now your entire body is relaxed. And let yourself feel this relaxation and calmness all around your body. If you notice any tightness or tension in any parts of your body, then slowly and gently breathe into that area and relaxing a little with each exhalations. Allow yourself to feel comfortable with your body as you are breathing in and out. Now let us begin to connect with our breath. As you breathe in, let the fresh air feel from your nose into your lower belly area. And exhale warm air out of your nose. Just be aware of the rise and fall of your stomach on each inhalations and exhalations. Just keep breathing and be aware that you are breathing. Allow your breathing to be natural, not too deep, not too shallow. And let yourself enjoy each breath that you're taking in. And notice your body expanding with the inhalations and contracting with the exhalations. And let each breath bring more peaceful calmness, relaxation, and tranquil feelings within yourself. Allow yourself to rest in your breathing. While you are resting in your breath, whatever you see, hear, smell, taste, or feel, leave them as it is without trying to change or without trying to grasp. Just simply be aware of whatever is happening right now, right here. Now let us go further into our being, beyond our physical body, to connect with our own feelings. Just be aware of what you are feeling right now, right here. Just acknowledge your feelings, whether it is pleasant, unpleasant, or in between. Simply be with your feelings. And allow yourself to be with your feelings without trying to fight or without trying to escape. Just simply be aware of them. And let all your experiences unfold without any struggles. And let yourself feel comfortable and relax with your own feelings. Now let us go further beyond our feelings to be connected with our thoughts. Just let any thought arise in your mind. and you simply observe them and just watch them without reacting over it. You just acknowledge whether it is positive, negative, or neutral. And notice that all your thoughts are constantly changing and moving. You just let them move, let them be free. You are simply witnessing your own thoughts. And don't let yourself carried away by your own thoughts. And you allow yourself to be comfortable and relax with your own thoughts. Now let us go beyond our thoughts, beyond conceptions, to connect with our energy field. And just let all your energy flow without any obstructions. And slowly and gently allow yourself to go beyond your energy field, to connect with this consciousness. And this world of consciousness is very pure, very peaceful, full of lights. As your true essence. and allow yourself to be connected with your own consciousness, and let yourself remain in that state of consciousness, of supreme awareness for a while. Now, or in a few moments from now, when you hear the bell ring, please feel free to open your eyes. Now bring your hands together at your heart level. And rejoice for your supreme awareness experience. And let us do this wisdom mantra. You can repeat this mantra after me. Teya tha, gate gate, para gate, para sam gate, bodhi soha. Okay. So this is our short meditation on wisdom. And as you have experience, so this is kind of like a sample, I will say, the sample of wisdom meditation. So when you get some time, just kind of like it is helpful to actually become familiar. And also the benefit of that is you actually become more and more familiar. The more familiar you become with yourself, the more you are actually connecting with yourself. The more you connect with yourself, then somehow it is kind of like this spiritual connection is very interesting. The deeper you actually connect with yourself, the more you connect with others. So it is just kind of like the connection doesn't go one way, it just kind of goes both ways. So that is why kind of like many times in our life, we feel kind of like a stress, restlessness, and kind of like miserable. Like whenever we feel miserable or kind of not feel good, we feel disconnected, right? Kind of like we feel disconnected, sort of like we kind of like go like away from things. Like when we are not happy with ourselves, then what we do is we just kind of like sometime we feel like we lost ourselves. It is just like I couldn't find myself, and then at the same time When you are not happy, you don't want to kind of connect with other people too. Sort of like you feel so lost. So when we say I feel lost means I feel disconnected. So that is why meditation and this kind of meditation generally doesn't have any religious kind of like belief into it, because as you experience when we do this meditation, we just kind of simply first brought ourselves together into the present moment and then connect with our body and connect with our feelings, connect with our breath, right? Connect with our mind, connect with our energy, connecting with our consciousness. See, this is kind of like whether we believe in the philosophy or religion or anything, we do have a physical body, right? So if we really realistically look into our being, yes, we do have a physical body, but most of the time we just stay there, right? We don't tend to go beyond. But deep inside, we feel it. Like we all have feelings, like we all have emotions. And so when these all feelings and emotions, all this comes, and because we are not so familiar with it, so we get overwhelmed by it. We just kind of like, we don't know what to do with it. Like, oh, these feelings coming, this emotion is coming, so I don't know how to deal with this. And just kind of like, because we are not so familiar with it. So that is why this kind of meditation, what actually it help us is, it help us to open that just kind of actually it allow us to see beyond our physical reality. Because in reality, we are not just our body. That's the fact. We all know that. We are actually more than our body. We are more than our feelings. We are more than our thoughts even. Like, we are not just what we think. So we are actually more than what we think. And again, like somehow it is just kind of like when we open ourselves kind of into that reality of our being, so somehow what it actually helps is it actually opens the kind of like I'm not just this kind of like a narrow being, so it is like I'm actually much more than this. So when we actually able to see this possibility, then somehow it is actually we are unlocking so many potential in us, because we actually do have a lot of potential, but all our potential somehow, like how we live with our potential is we always locked it. It's just kind of we don't let our potential to actually to actually come into existence, because we close it. So the more we close it, then the more we struggle with it. So that is why the easy way is actually to open it, and then somehow just kind of we will be able to see or feel or experience this great potential that we have. So that's why this kind of meditation, like I will say, you don't need to have any sort of like a philosophical belief, or it doesn't matter whatever your philosophical background, religious background. It's just kind of like as long as you are human who wanted to actually be happy, I think you can apply this meditation. And the more you apply it, and just kind of like, it is not like it's not like some sort of religious ritual. And again, it is not saying that, oh, if you don't do this, you will go to hell or anything like that. Just kind of, if you do it, then you will experience yourself more and more. And I think that is we all want to, right? Because we have got so much potential. And like the other day on our retreat, I also say this, and I feel this very strongly, that our existence, whatever we are right now. Sometimes we wanted to think like, oh, there is a heaven, there is a pure land, and then just many times we are just praying, oh, may I enter into heaven after I die. May I born into the pure land after I die. I think like we really don't have to pray this. Why? Because we are already. And heaven doesn't get much better than this. And Pure Land also doesn't get much better than this. And somehow we need to actually know that we are already in Pure Land. So it is kind of like we are already in Pure Land, and just think that somebody is already born in the Pure Land, and then again praying that may I be born in Pure Land next life. That kind of like seems little kind of like nonsense, right? So it is that kind of like the condition right now. Whatever we have got is such a great condition, and we are also in a very good time. Just kind of like if we look back into the history, in our human history, there were so many, like in the medieval time and before that, there was like so many wars, like just kind of people just fight with each others. They kill each others to survive. And so just kind of like if we look into our, like this era that we are born right now, and we have so many good conditions. So if we are not using these good conditions, and these all conditions actually brought here by our own karma. So we spend a lot of karma to get this condition. So if we are not using it, if we are wasting it, then it's a huge, big loss. So that's why it's just kind of like the moment, the life that we have got right now, every moment is very precious. And so just kind of like use it and be aware of it. The more you become aware of what you are, then somehow you actually become more familiar with it. So if you want to kind of use this, whatever experience you have right now, to look for something to complain, to look for something to judge, to just kind of just something like useless. If you're spending all things for something useless thing, then I think that's a very kind of like a sad thing. So that is why sometime with this kind of wisdom meditation will actually help you to understand kind of how precious every experience and every moment. And so then when you kind of like connect more, become familiar more, I think that will really help. So that is why this kind of wisdom meditation is very beneficial, helpful. So that's just my opinion. But just it is totally up to you whether you practice or not. Just kind of like I feel this from my experience, so I'm just sharing. All right. So thank you all very much, and have a wonderful rest of the evening. Yeah. Okay.